7 reasons why NBA 2K21 sucks bad. Hey guys, welcome back to NBA Hub. Today we'll talk about 7 reasons why NBA 2K21 sucks bad. Let's head into it. Gameplay. Playing defense is still based too much on running into the ball handler rather than cutting them off, with some relation to impeding their progress to the basket. 2K still hasn't figured out cat and mouse game between the dribbler and defender. It's a delicate balance because they want to maintain the flow that originally made 2K a more fun game to play than NBA Live. But there needs to be a game within a game in this component, and 2K still misses the mark a bit in this regard. The visuals. Almost nothing changed from NBA 2K20, with the exception of a few guys with different hairstyles, or perhaps a few more tattoos. This is visually the exact game as NBA 2K20. The sound and presentation. The menus are extremely bland, taking the simplistic and clean approach to an unfortunate extreme. The halftime show, pre-show, intros, the national anthem are almost identical to NBA 2K20. Much of the commentary is the same as last year's game as well. Collectively, all of these untouched or underdeveloped details makes this aspect of the game more of a negative than a positive. The features. Aside from the feature I mentioned above, My League and My GM is almost completely unchanged from NBA 2K20. Some more tangible additions would have been ideal. The creation suite is also still missing some other valuable pieces. The number of hairstyles are limited. You cannot add tattoos to offline created players. And there is no image upload option available for created player faces. I'm over the My Career guided story concept, at least as a part of the My Player grind. I'd be all for the inclusion of an elaborate story, even if it had quick time events. If it was a separate mode from the My Player build that awarded VC for your completion. It's time to separate these two things. You still can create female My Players, though it seems like that may be coming for next gen. There is no way to set up leagues or tournaments in Pro-Am and Rec. Adding this feature would greatly aid the development of 2K's esports presence. NBA 2K21 shooting broken. The players of NBA 2K21 have been complaining about the shooting system of the game. The makers have brought in a new system for shooting the ball that has not been getting a positive response from the gamers. A number of them have been thinking that the shooting system of NBA 2K21 is broken. They have also taken to their Twitter accounts to share their feelings about the shooting system of NBA 2K21. They have been criticizing the new shot meter that has been introduced and want to go back to the previous one. Here are some fan reactions about the same. Needless tinkering. There seems to be, in the offices of developer visual concepts, a restless urge to tinker with 2K. Regular patches, applied to the early teething problems of a new release, are fine. What isn't fine is interrupting a game with a far too big overlay, an alarmist yellow font, reading update required, and refusing to go away until I quit to the main menu. These often add new apparel and cosmetics, which is absolutely unacceptable. The most recent irrelevant tinker, and by far the most stressful, is the dreaded green flash introduced in NBA 2K20. This awful flourish heralds the approach of a perfect, unmissable shot, with a bright splash in the same toxic to the touch hue of a Mountain Dew bottle. It pierces the time-slowing tension of a ball, drifting through the air with the demoralizing promise that it will swish. Thankfully, a patch has arrived for NBA 2K20 only this week, allowing us to turn this nightmare off. Microtransactions. My only relationship with the microtransactions in NBA 2K is non-existent. My usual routine is to buy the latest game and play exhibition matches with my flatmates for several hundred hours, until the next game is released. This means foregoing My Career, My GM, My Face, My Ultimate Team, and any number of the other My Prefix features in which microtransactions are prevalent. This may put me in a unique category, but it shouldn't. I want the talented developers at Visual Concepts to put 90% of their time into improving the basketball that's on the court, not wrangling the voice of talents like Michael B. Jordan, which are also available, along with his body, in many Hollywood films around the story-driven mode. I realize that I'm in the minority, and I am told that microtransactions in these modes are egregious. So this is me advocating that they be less egregious, while also reiterating that I don't care about these modes. I want the basketball to be better. $70 price tag. The $70 NBA 2K21 price tag isn't that great for a standalone game, but there is a better solution. It shouldn't be a live release. Rather, sports games should move to a live services model. If you're unfamiliar with a live service or games as a service, these are games that have constant streams of new content being added throughout the year. Some of these games are free, like League of Legends, and others require a monthly subscription, like World of Warcraft, Final Fantasy XIV, and other MMOs. Let's be real for a second. Sports fans have no problem spending money on their hobby. They'll regularly spend hundreds of dollars subscribing to a special television package. They'll drop $200 on a jersey that was manufactured in Southeast Asia for $5.87. A monthly NBA 2K subscription wouldn't be the most insane idea. As we shift to more and more digital games, A subscription for most sports games just makes sense. Sure, you can still have box copies. It'd certainly help save on hard drive space, but the real meat of the game would be in the day one patch and future downloads. There can still be cover stars, but they'd be on an update banner at the game's home menu instead of a physical box. This brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so that you don't miss any of our videos in the future. Also, watch the 2 videos that are on your screen because I'm sure you'll love them. With that, I'll see you in the next video.